Alright, I think we're good. Apologies. Anyways, welcome to the NA Dota Elite League. My name is Maw. Thank you for joining me, guys. We had a lot of great games last night. We had 4 games of NA Dota action, which you can catch in a little while on YouTube, but also on Twitch. I made some highlights, but I still have to get the YouTube videos sorted out as well. A lot of fun games, a lot of really good comebacks, and actually just great games in general. Now we've got KZZ drafting against the Laps here. We're going to jump into the game real quick. We have the bands already going, the Visage and the OD going for the Dire side and the Radiant side. Well, they've got Abaddon and the Nagasiren. Darkseer's going to be picked up first for the Radiant. And yeah, some decent players in this this specific game. We have KZZ, Broya, Universe, Curbs, Purge, and Pandago. So some of those are kind of big names, but at the same time, not a full, high on, essentially 10-player pro team kind of game. But regardless, looking for a good game here. Excited to bring you guys this action.
Radiant team.
I want to remind everybody that the NA Dota Elite League ticket is $4 in the Dota store, and of course, that money, some of that money will go to the prize pool, which is going to be really nice for the players, and it also supports our good friend Aaron Spitwater, currently rehabbing from a punch in the face. I'll post that thread for you guys. Rip in pieces, Aaron. Dear God, someone go help that man. Spit has officially been knocked the fuck out. So, guys, go help him. Give him some money from the ticket.
5 seconds.
Pay for his medical bills. Our thoughts are with you, Aaron. Jesus. My link was censored?
Radiant team banned.
I find that hard to believe. Oh well. I see. It's fuck. There's a fuck in there. The stars. Replace the stars with the fuck. There you go. Alright, looking at the picks real quick, we've got the Lifestealer and the Nyx Assassin on the Dire, Weaver and Darkseer for the Radiant. Bans are coming through. We've got Puck ban, as well as the Bat Rider. Always smart to ban Puck against KZZ. I think that's a pretty standard thing there.
10 seconds
Jakiro going for the Dire side, and another ban in just a few moments here.
5 seconds remaining.
So, going to be jumping into the game. And
Dire team pick.
Bounty Hunter.
Radiant team pick.
Bounty Hunter pickup coming on the Dire side. Shadow Demon on the Radiant. Shadow Demon, great hero, good for roaming, good for grabbing ganks early on. Bounty Hunter, a great offlaner, good for getting that track up. If you can get level 6, better, I think, than Darkseer. Darkseer requires a lot of levels. We saw a game yesterday where there was a Darkseer sitting at level 9 for pretty much half of the game. Couldn't get up to level 10, 11, or 12 to really get those 2 levels in wall, which you really need in the mid game for fighting. Essentially throw the wall on the ground, get that vacuum going, get that damage up. And Rubik is a nice pickup here. Really great pickup. Rubik can steal Iron Shell, vacuum, anything really of Darkseer's is great. He can steal Shikuchi, which is nice to have as well. And Shadow Demon has a lot of great spells to steal, but also Rubik's really good for positioning. On top of that, with the Nyx Assassin, will be really strong in the tri-lane with Lifestealer. And they honestly can go aggressive with that if they want to. I'm not sure if they will. Shadow Demon and Weaver together will be nice. I think they could throw like a Weaver mid or Weaver solo safe lane or even off lane. But I think right now they're going to stick with the Weaver and the Shadow Demon. Pick up another hero. It's going to be an Undying. I think that's a good pickup. But at the same time, if you throw a Tombstone on the ground, Rubik's going to steal that. And that could change a team fight in a pretty big way. So that's something that's kind of, well, I guess that's good. But at the same time, maybe there was a better pickup for them. At the same time, Undying's always pretty exciting to watch in a game. I mean, this guy with, like, he can make fucking zombies. This giant zombie dude. It's pretty cool. I mean, Decay's nice.
5 seconds remaining.
And, yeah. This channel is, in fact, linked for drops, I believe.
Radiant team ban.
Templar Assassin ban now coming out from the Dire side. Realizing they have no mid over here. Templar Assassin would be a good one. And there's nothing that really goes through refraction. Nothing like an Iron Shell.
5 seconds remaining.
Which they could theoretically steal, but that requires level 6. Nature's Prophet now coming out from bans. And it's kind of weird, seeing more often than not in this league, Nature's Prophet not getting through. I'm kind of surprised by that, honestly. I mean, like, that's a really good hero. I mean, we saw it like at TI3, it was fantastic. Did really well for a lot of teams. He's like not even getting banned or picked up anymore. I guess like they just made like a decision, like, okay, we're not doing it. No more Nature's Prophet.
10 seconds remaining.
And we're going to see an Ancient Apparition 5th pickup here. That's very interesting. I'm not sure what they're doing with that, but that certainly could work well with, of course, the open wounds. And then you're going to throw up that Cold Feet. That person's definitely going to get stunned up. On top of that, Chilling Touch, the damage coming out from that is pretty damn good, especially for supports like AA, like Rubik, or even like Nyx Assassin. But of course he's melee, so he's got to get in position for that first. But yeah, that's a good 5th pickup. I'm not really sure what they're going to lane where.
10 seconds
Who's going to go
remaining.
mid? Maybe throw Nyx Assassin mid, do Lifestealer, Rubik, Ancient Apparition lane,
5 seconds
and then
remaining.
Bounty Hunter off lane. Is the only way I see them laning that. But you can throw Rubik mid. We saw that yesterday, 1437 through Rubik mid. And he did okay with it, but didn't do super well. Like, wasn't super effective.
Viper.
And then the Viper pickup last. Really good hero. That's an amazing pickup. I like that. Excellent. Alrighty then. Unfortunately, I believe one of my good friends updated a image for who has the top NEL rankings. Unfortunately, I forgot to add it for the cast, so I'm just going to go ahead and read the top 10 off for you as of right now. So the top 10 NEL rankings. Number 1 is RTZ. Number 2, For Real. Mason's 3. Korok is 4th. Guanzo is 5th. Bloody 9 is 6th. Judica is 7th. Happy Cat 8th. Real is 9th. And Exiled is 10th. So not too many pro players in the top 10 there. Only 2 if you consider RTZ a pro player, and Korok as well. And then some relatively big names with Mason, Happy Cat, and Exiled, as well as Guanzo. I guess you consider Guanzo a pro player. But with that being said, we are going to jump into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here. September 7th, day number 3 for the NEL, the NA Dota Elite League. On the Dire side, looking at their team right now, Universe is going to be up on the Rubik. We'll see Sun1 on the Lifestealer, KZZ on the Nyx Assassin. We'll see Umad Strelok on the Ancient Apparition, and Baroya will be on the Bounty Hunter. On the Radiant side, Curbs will be on the Darkseer. We'll see Purge on the Weaver. Laps will be on the Viper, and Pandago on the Undying to round out their lineup. And we have a pause, and I don't know why that is, but there's a pause. So we'll wait to get in the game, and we'll see what's going on in just a few moments. But yeah, I mean, strange lineup coming out from the Dire side. I mean, they've got a lot of supports here. They've got the Lifestealer, and that's what they're going to have to kind of piggyback on. Roy on the Bounty Hunter will be able to provide some decent gold and some decent damage as well with Track when he can get level 6 and he can start getting some kills and ganking. But in terms of who's going to carry, I mean, it's going to be the Lifestealer, obviously. Whereas if you're looking at the Radiant side, they have a lot of damage coming from a lot of different heroes. These 2 heroes in particular are going to be outputting the most damage. Darkseer as well can dish it out, and even the Undying to a certain extent. So Radiant is kind of squishy and I guess very magic based. And there's a lot of physical damage coming out from just the Weaver and the Viper alone. And then if you get the Darkseer with the Wall of a Replica down, that could also be a pretty big deal. But with that being said, we'll have to wait to see how the game actually does go. And the game is still paused. Looks like it was KZZ pausing the game. That's unfortunate. I hate pauses. Just gonna throw that out there. I want to remind everybody, I said this earlier, if you would like to purchase up the ticket, it's $4. You can check it out in the Dota store. It's $4 for the NEL ticket. We've already had plenty of people watching in game. Some really great games yesterday, so I hope today we get some equally as good games. I'll be doing 2 today. did 4 yesterday. I wanted to do 5 actually, but my energy gave way, unfortunately. So we're jumping back into the game, looking to see where we're going to go. Y is going to be on the Shadow Demon. He was the one person I forgot to introduce. Well, not because he wasn't in the game yet, but it looks like they're going to do an aggressive tri-lane with Purge up here on the Weaver. We'll see Y on the Shadow Demon. And Pandago is going to be on the Undying. Lapse will be on the Viper down in that mid lane. In the bottom lane, we'll see Curbs on that Darkseer. Top lane, Sun One's going to be the left Seer. He'll be the farming hero. Universe will be on the Rubik, and we'll see Mad Strelok on the Ancient Apparition. So it's going to be tri-lane versus tri-lane, and I got to give a little bit of an edge, even though there's some decent damage coming out from the Radiant side. I think the Dire have a better tri-lane, especially in a defensive position. Now, on the Radiant, you can pull from this camp here and bring it into the lane, which is going to give you some extra experience and gold that you wouldn't be able to get from the Dire side if you were trying to do an aggressive tri-lane. With that being said, Baroy is going to be on the Bounty Hunter going up against Darkseer. Darkseer should do pretty well in this matchup against the Bounty Hunter. Speaking of mid, KZZ on the Nyx Assassin. We saw him in 2 games yesterday play an incredible Nyx Assassin. Just did absolutely fantastic. And by the way, something he did that was outstanding to me. Got a Blink Dagger, threw up a Spike Carapace, blinked in front of the Darkseer who was running away. Darkseer had an Ion Shell on top of his head, and then proceeded to stun himself because he was damaging the Spike Carapace. So it was actually like an amazing play, and ended up in him killing the Darkseer, so I thought it was pretty amazing. Regardless, we're going to see some nice body blocks coming out from the Lapse here on the Viper, starting out with the 3 GG branches, Circlet, Tango, Healing Salve as well. I don't think there's any pool there. KZZ, Stout Shield, Healing Salve, and Tango, so just trying to make sure that he doesn't take too much damage from the Viper there. But yeah, already a Sentry Ward, just to make sure that they counter off this ward here, but they can't see this. This is, I believe that Sentry Ward only goes here, so they have no vision of this ward, unfortunately, so they'll have to try to get another Sentry Ward down. Regardless, we'll see who comes out on top in terms of farming this lane. Purge, pretty well-known player, I guess, commentator, personality. We'll see if he can do well against someone who I actually haven't seen a whole lot of, or any for that matter. I haven't really seen any Sun 1 play. Pandago's going to come through. He's got level 1 Decay, and they're going to maybe try to go on Sun 1 here. I mean, he doesn't have anything skilled up yet. No Rage, nothing like that just yet. Really what it's going to come down to is, can they get a decent initiation? They've got a Rubik with Universe. They've got, of course, that Ancient Apparition, who did skill Cold Feet, excuse me, level 1. Looks like they're going to go ahead and chain pull this already, which is very good for Sun 1. We'll see if the Radiant want to try to contest this chain pull. Oh, looks like they're already pulling themselves, so Pandago pulling at the exact same time. That's excellent for him to do. Of course, they can pull this creep wave to here, whereas the Dire, the Radiant, they don't have that kind of option, but they're actually denying as well. So now Purge is going to come through in Chikuchi and get out of there pretty quickly, as he was trying to steal some of that farm, and I think he might have gotten 1 CS out of that. Nicely done there. Mid lane, KZZ taking a bit of damage here. 9 last hits, going for the Lapse right now. 5 for KZZ. KZZ not going for anything like Mana Burn yet. Probably not a big deal because, I mean, the Lapse's Viper doesn't have a whole lot of mana to begin with. So KZZ is going to try to get his last hits by sitting under this tower right now. 2-minute rune. Well, there was still this rune from the beginning of the game. I'm pretty sure that was illusion. It was been there since the start of the game. No one's going for that just yet. Up in the top lane, Sun 1 now sitting on 500 gold. Level 3 as well. In terms of last hits, he's actually tied with the Weaver. Denies are pretty much equal as well. So Purge is doing a very good job here in this aggressive tri-lane. They're not letting Sun 1 get exact free farm, and that's really what you need to do in a tri-lane. But now a roaming gank here. There's a smoke up on Mad Strelok and Universe. They're going to go for the Lapse mid. Lapse is just going to sit here for now, and ping's coming off. There's going to be an Impale maybe from KZ. Yep, there it goes. Now the Cold Feet as well. Lapse is going to get telekinesis. He's definitely going to get frozen up here. There it goes. That's going to be first blood for sure, and KZZ will get it. Nicely done. KZZ grabbing first blood. Congrats to our prize winners for getting your nice little items. Decay's gonna go. Pandago's kind of out of position here, but he's gonna throw a Decay. That's some nice strength steal going on Sun 1. That'll be gone for about 20 seconds or so. Doesn't really matter, but Lapse going down, that's a big deal. KZ grabbing that first blood. That's gonna be enough for Boots. He already also has his bottle, and he's gonna go for that 2-minute rune, or I guess 0-minute rune, which is illusion down bottom, and that'll provide some mana regen as well. He'll get a very quick level 6, which means that he's going to be getting some kills pretty quickly early on. In fact, you can see him heading bottom. There's no rune here. KZZ pinging on Curbs. Curbs has level 1 Surge. Level 1 Surge may not be enough up against that hero, especially if they can get a track on him. But Baroya's only level 4, so he doesn't actually have that going for him. But here's Curbs right now. There's the mana burn. Surge is going to be used probably after the stun. There it goes right now. And they're going to get the Janata as well. There's the, of course, Surge. I don't know if they're going to get to him right now. The level 1 Surge is done, as you can see. Is there a Shuriken toss? Did they already use it? Yes. He's going to eat a tree. Nice vacuum. Stun. It's going to go. Last hit. Yes. Baroya gets it. Nicely done. Another easy kill. If that was level 2 Surge, that doesn't happen. He gets out of there. No problem. KZ realizing that he only has level 1 Surge. Plays it very nicely. And now he's going to get a Haste Rune for his payment. Excellent. On the Radiant side, Purge continuing to farm away. He's at 16 last hits right now. Eclipsing Sun 1 by double the last hitting. Well, it was. About a second ago. Not that it really matters. Purge, he's still trying to farm away. He's sitting on 18 last hits. He's doing fairly well for himself. However, the roaming gigs are really good for, of course, these supports on the Dire side. Okay, doing a lot of damage to Sun 1. Looks like they want to fight. Tombstones on the ground. Universe can't fight this. He's only level 1 right now. There's the disruption going on. Of course, the Ancient Apparition Rage is going to fly as well. There's going to be, of course, the Chilling Touch. UMAD Strike Rock taking a lot of damage here. There's going to be the Shikuchi, and that Shadow Poison is going to be enough to grab the kill. Very easy for them. Uh-oh. No! What's happening? Am I still casting? Am I still alive? I'm not dropping frames. Valvo, please! Why? Why? Well, I apologize. This isn't me. I'm not dropping frames. I'm connected to the internet. There's 0 drop frames. So it looks like we had a little bit of an issue. I disconnected. I think 3 others disconnected. Y just reconnected. Now we're waiting on Baroya, and it looks like Sun 1 as well. He'll reconnect to the game as soon as he's
you need
good.
2 sentries to unblock the camp. Like if they have one here, you need 2. But it's really annoying.
Who's talking?
Yeah, top's really fucking hard. Yeah.
Who's talking? Who is talking? What the hell's happening? Okay. Well, apologies. I don't know what the hell happened. People started talking. We got disconnected. Game's back on. Last hit chart up. Everything's going well. Viper strikes up for the Viper right now. He is level 6. Universe is only level 2. That's a problem. Him and the Ancient Apparition both level 2. That tri-lane not going their way. They're going to send Sun 1 in the jungle. So the aggressive tri-lane already paying dividends for Purge, Y, as well as Pandago. Pandago, of course, a veteran of the scene. He's been playing on a lot of different teams, and he's played against a lot of good teams as well in many tournaments. So it's not a big surprise that he wins this aggressive tri-lane, especially with Purge on that Weaver. And Y on that Shadow Demon helping him out pretty effectively. Now Baroya very low in health. He got his track going. The Surge now going for Curbs. He's trying to avoid a gank from Universe. Universe might just try to pick him up, but that's a lot of damage coming through. Curbs, he might be in some trouble here. The Cold Feet's going to go as well. Is it going to stun him? No. Track now up on him. God damn it, Valve. Son of a bitch. Come on. I just... Please, Valve. Well, I apologize, but it's really not my fault. I don't know what the hell's happening. Alright. Well, we're back into the game after another
Dire's
issue.
top tower is under
Valve
attack.
Sivers. Oh, nice. Blind and Pale, Curb's in some trouble, and that, of course, is going to be a last hit going for KZZ.
Dire's
The
middle
Shuriken Toss
tower
was used
is
as
under
well,
attack.
just for effectiveness. Got him down to low enough health. But yeah, that's the second time Curbs is going to go down. Scoreboard's back up to 3-0, as you can see. 13 seconds for Darkseer to be down. Mid lane, you can see KZZ's roaming back mid, wants to go on Viper potentially. Someone's here as well. Open wounds could be effectively used. There's the Vendetta Strike. The Impale's coming as well. Mana Bird could be used. Maybe even a Spike Carapace. There's the Mana Bird. Viper Strike's going to go, but that's going to be, I guess, tanked by most of the Rage there. Now you can see a lot of the damage coming from Viper Strike. Doesn't necessarily matter, however. Someone's back. As you can see, he's kind of low. Now there's a rotation coming through from Y as well as Pandango. KZZ's got no mana here. He's got Arcane Boots at about 1 second. And there's someone's getting disrupted as well. Rage is going right now. Big Impale onto 2. Infest into a creep. He's got to jump out now. No, wait, it's on the Radiant creep. He's going to survive. And he'll be back up to pretty much full health. But the tower, no, tower Y. There they're going to go. Infest is going to open back up. Decay up on Sun 1 right now. Universe looking for telekinesis. He's not in range. Now, there's going to be the Soul Catcher. Soul something, Soul Catcher. Damn. How do I get that wrong? But now everyone's going to back up, and that's going to be some nice experience for someone grabbing, I believe, the assist on that kill on... No, he actually grabbed the kill on the Viper, so that's really nice for him to get, as he's been kind of far behind. Looking, as you can see, he's got 18 last hits. Purge is 38 in that top lane. Purge is still farming away with those treads. And, well, he's doing pretty well for himself, but everybody else on the Dire side, with the track especially, they're going to start doing really well because they've got a Nyx Assassin and a Bounty Hunter's pretty good on top of that, so...
Dire's middle tower
So top
is under
lane right
attack.
now, still Purge free farming essentially with 41 last hits, trying to do some damage to this tower. He's got 1 point in Gem and Attack, 1 in the Swarm, 3 in Shikuchi, pretty
Dire's
standard
top
build there.
tower is under
Rigid
attack.
Basilius as well. He may want to go for that Lincoln Sphere, we'll see. That might be good, especially with something like the Impale, like the track. If Roy's here, if he throws a track up on him, Purge will have to time-lapse. And I think he knows that, but I think KZZ's going to open first with the Vendetta Strike. There he goes. And a burn cold feet. Are they going to get the kill? Yes! KZZ grabs the kill. Nicely done there. A lot of damage coming out. You can see the burst damage, which is so good. The Chilling Touch as well with the right click damage coming out from KZZ. And of course, Baroy is enough to take down that kill. So Baroy going, KZZ grabbing the kill on Purge. He's going to be down for about 10 seconds, and that's going to give more room for someone to farm. Get some, gain some ground here. He's only sitting on phase boots right now. Meanwhile, Viper Strike in the mid lane Universe. He's just going to TP out right now. He won't die. Or will he? Oh, Magic Wand Charge. Magic Stick Charge, saving his life, potentially. Nicely done, Universe.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Infest Bomb. This is the Bounty Bomb. Sentry Ward in the mid lane right now. You can see that, but I don't know if they're really concerned. They've got a lot of people right here. Now they're pinging on the laps. Now there's going to be the Infest out. There's going to be Force the Open Wounds. Tombstone's on the ground. Impale. Nice disruption from Y. KZZ looking for the Impale. He's going to hit it. The Lapse isn't dead yet. There he goes. That's a track kill. Someone's got to get out for Roya as well. There's a TP coming in from the Radiant side. Shadow Poison. Sun 1. He's got no rage. He's very low. Nice Magic Stick Charge. Shadow Poison again. Someone's still alive. Nice Impale from KZZ. There's the Soul Catcher. The Mana Burn. Y has no more mana for Poison. Baroya using his battle back up, going to throw out a track. Now he's going to be even quicker. Baroya is not going to go down. That Gemini attack's not going to do enough damage here. And the Radiant are going to get away with nothing, despite having many, many TPs. Dire, they're all going to limp back home. Someone barely surviving out of all of them. Of course, using some nice stick charges. Avoids going down to the Shadow Poison. He's got his Phase Boots done. He's going to get a Quelling Blade as well, question mark. He's got his Healing Salve. And now he's going to go ahead and probably head back to the jungle. The Universe is sitting at level 5 here, so he is starting to get some more experience, but he's still kind of far behind. Not as far behind as Pandago is. Pandago has lost a lot of experience. He's sitting only at 3 right now, so he's kind of had a rough time ever since that aggressive tri-lane sort of split apart in that top lane. Now someone's going to effectively head back to the top lane, where there's no aggressive tri-lane anymore. It's just kind of free lane for him just to get farmed, which is excellent. For him, I guess. Not for the Radiant, though. Only brown boots on you, Mad Strillock. There's not a whole lot of items in this game just yet. Curbs is going to try to farm up that mech, and he's desperately trying to get there. KZZ has, of course, his arcane boots. He's got his battle as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, dear God. Viper. Corrosive skin's good. Don't get 4 points in Nether Toxin. No. I don't disagree with the phase boots, but I think that corrosive skin's really damn good. That's like one of the best abilities Viper has right now. Now Impaling Curves right now. He can surge himself away. He actually just used it already. Spell is stolen. They're going to grab another track kill, and Baroy's going to get that one. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't agree with this. This is not good. It's like 3, 2, 4 is what you should do, honestly, in my opinion. So Purge's team down 7-0. And there's going to be a gank mid right now. Y is way out of position. That's another track kill. They've got to be ahead by quite a bit at this point. 3,000 experience. Gold is actually only 500 in favor of them, which is very surprising. They've gotten a ton of track kills, so I'm kind of surprised that they're only leading by that much. Top tower, they're going to maybe try to defend this. There was a TP in from Sun 1. He's the only one here. They've got a fortification. They're going to try to trade first. Maybe grab that tower. No, they can't do it. They'd have to fort now. That's not going to happen. But someone comes in with a deny. Now he's going to try to TP out. They have no way to stop him. What a play. Sun 1. Damn. Oh, goodness. That was fantastic. Pandago going to TP in the mid lane. He's also going to attract up, and so he'll realize that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like they want to go here on the mid lane. KZZ's Vendetta up. He's got a regen rune bottled up. He's got 1,300 gold saved up as well. He's going to go for that Blink Dagger next. I almost guarantee it. They want this tier 1 tower. It's not deny range yet. Y is sitting here. Baroy, you're going to walk right through tower vision. They can see you, buddy. Yeah, he just wants that track. He wanted to get Y, but Y's going to smartly walk through these trees here so he can avoid getting tracked up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
KZZ backing off right now. Top lane, someone trying to get more farm. He's up to 46 last hits right now, so he's doing pretty well for himself. And here we go. We might see an engagement on mid. KZZ might be in some trouble. There's going to be the disruption. Vacuum used a little preemptively. Now the tombstone's on the ground. Spike Terror is going to stun up that Viper. KZZ trying to get out of there. There's the Ice Blast coming in. Is it going to hit? It's going to hit on 4. Huge Ice Blast. The Shrew get tossed. Oh, goodness. It's a disaster. Universe steals Viper Strike. Pandago, he's going to go down. Double kill for Mariah. Wow. That was great.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire.
There it goes. They called GG, and I thought that was going to be a fake GG, but at that point, 10-0, 13-26. Gotta hand it to the Dire side. Wow, that was some play. That was some excellent play. So despite a really great aggressive tri-lane going early on in the game, the Dire just had a great roughly 5 to 10 minutes when Broy got tracked and KZZ started roaming with that Vendetta. And that was when we knew we were going to see some nice action. And there it happened. So, KZZ, UMAD, Sherlock, Sun 1, Baroy, and Universe, they're going to be the victors here. We're going to take a little quick break. I want to make sure you guys check out, of course, neodota.com for all of your NEL needs, and twitter.com/neodota2. If you would like to purchase up a ticket, it's $4 in the Dota store, and some of that money will go to the prize pool for the players. Definitely check that out. Really great stuff. If you enjoy the casting, my name is Mont. You can follow me at twitter.com/MontDota2, and we're going to take a break, so just chill out in the meantime, guys.